Welcome to the 25th anniversary birthday party of the Rogue Folk Club. My name's Steve Edge, and 25 years. Oh, it's weird. Thanks for coming out. This is great. This is a very auspicious occasion for us. It's a whole bunch of anniversaries. Most importantly, the Rogue's 25th. 25 years ago, more or less, give or take a day or two, we had a show at the Savoy in Gastown. Remember the Savoy? Yeah. We had a house band in those days called Stephen Fearing. You know him? Stephen's coming back to town the end of this month. He's going to be playing the Electric Owl with Steve Dawson on the 27th of May. So if you can brave yourselves to go down to across the road from the Cobalt, that's where the good things happen on a Sunday night these days. So check that out. Anybody hear my radio show this morning on CITR? No? One or two? Good, thank you. Yes, it's great. I've got 3 loyal listeners. I treasure each one of them. A few things to tell you about here. We've got, obviously a full house. We've got 2 bars going. There's one, during the intermission, there's a bar downstairs, but it's also where the birthday cake is to be had at the intermission. So we've got some birthday cake there. Make sure you go down there and check that out. And we have another bar up here. It looks as though there's not very many spare seats. You might be able to squish a little closer to the person next to you in a pew and maybe make room for somebody that's looking for a seat, but you know, that's okay if you don't want to, I understand. But we are pretty full tonight, I think, which is good. It's you know, it's wonderful that we can do that on a 25th anniversary. So, I know, 25 years. Now, it's not the only anniversary. We're only out by 1 year on Robert Johnson, but that's okay. It's close enough. He probably got the date of birth wrong anyway, so it's going to be 100, 199, who's counting. But there's a lot of centenaries, but there's also some half-centuries. Recording markers have been set down. And so we thought, well, who do we know that could maybe encompass some of these musical styles without blinking? And the first name, of course, that came up was Steve Dawson. Right? He can play anything. Right? Luckily, Steve knows 1 or 2 other people in the music business. And they're all managed by the same person, so it only took 1 phone call, we got it all happening. So, it's an economy of effort, I like it. So, for 25 years you need these shortcuts. So we sowed the seeds, but we have no idea what we've reaped until this music hits the stage. So I'm in for as big a surprise as you guys are. We do know it's going to be memorable, it's going to be very special. It's never happened before, it may never happen again. That's kind of what we do at the Rogue. For 25 years we've been doing stuff that other people don't do, for whatever reason. Yeah. And to start this evening off, we've got a chap who also goes where nobody else goes. He's an actor, he's a singer, he's a great storyteller. He's recorded a country music album just recently, and he did a blues album before that. He can sing anything. He's got a yarn to spin on just about any topic you could possibly imagine. Just the other week, I was down in Memphis at the Folk Alliance, and at the Civil Rights Museum, somebody working in the museum recognized him from the TV. And it was great, because it's an amazing place. It's like a temple of everything that went wrong in North America, and they're trying to put it right. So you go to the Civil Rights Museum as a kind of a penance almost, and he was being celebrated by all the staff there as well. Wow, somebody famous coming to the museum. He's that kind of guy. He's much bigger than this room, he's much bigger than this stage, he's much bigger than me. Please welcome Jim Burns.
It was a department store in St. Louis at the River Road Shopping Center, and it had a guy with a funny little cap on his head and strings on his guitar, which I didn't cut my strings on my guitar for I don't know how many years, because it was by this guy named Bob Dylan, his very first album. And that was 1962. Also in 1962.
Still haven't cut the strings on your guitar.
I still don't, yeah. And also that year, it was the very first recording by a group, the Fab Four, the Malt Tops from Liverpool, the Beatles. And so we're going to play some music from all of these great artists and feature a great variety of styles musically. We'll tell you some stories about the artists. We're going to start off with my great pals, the Sojourners are going to come out and kick things off with a tune that actually appeared on Bob Dylan's very first album. He called it Gospel Plow. So we're going to get the guys out here to get this thing going with a great old spiritual called Hold On. The Sojourners, ladies and gentlemen. Come on out here, fellas. Will Sanders, Tom McClellan, and Marcus Mosley. Thank you.
Look at this. No tables, all chairs. All right. Hold on. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. Wouldn't take nothing for my journey now. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. Freedom's name is mighty sweet. One of these days we're gonna meet. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. Silence was bound for jail. Didn't have the money for their bed. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. Hold on. Silence gave a shout. The doors open and they walk out. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. The very last thing that we did wrong was stay in the wilderness too long. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on.